Go ahead.
How does Jeff Wilson look after, 3 years away from the 49ers?
Looked good today. Has a different haircut, so I didn't recognize him right away. But got a few carries today and looked like Jeff.
Is that an easy transition for him being in Miami and now coming back here? Can you just kind of pick up where he left off?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, the verbiage is real similar, and a lot of the styles of runs are very similar, and we got a lot of time with Jeff. So, awesome player, awesome person, and pumped to have him back in here.
What did you like the most when you rewatched the game about your offense?
I liked how I thought we blocked better than I anticipated. There's a few that I thought got away from us from the sidelines, but when I watched the tape, I was encouraged with some of the young guys. I liked how Corey ran. I thought he ran hard. We'll keep pushing him to get better as a runner, but I just love the mentality he ran with. Those are the things that stuck out the most.
Any update on Upton Stout? I saw him out there on the sideline, and then also you said that yesterday you guys were going to evaluate Cowling and Green. How are they doing?
We were hoping Upton can go today. It was feeling too sore, so we're being safe with him. Be surprised if he goes tomorrow. Hopefully he'll be back by the Raiders practice. Jake and Renardo had Jake had a real good day today, hit all his times and stuff, so he'll get out there tomorrow. Renardo didn't, so we'll be safe with him and probably hold him this week.
And you said it's just soreness in his calf.
Yes. Yep.
Jordan Watkins?
Jordan Watkins ended up having a high ankle sprain. It's going to be out about a month. Yep.
You guys know that during the game? After
No, yeah. He didn't feel it after the game. He was surprised. He actually reported some other things, came in the next day saying how it was a little sore, maybe we should look at it, and we weren't that worried about it till we got an MRI and showed a high ankle. So he knows the date on those, but those usually take about a month to me.
Any more details on Marcus Siegel?
Siegel was good. He was knee checked out fine. He was out there practicing today.
Siegel have a chance to grab that starting spot at safety?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, I think there's a lot of open competition there. And I thought he had a real good game, special teams and on defense. So I wouldn't rule him out for that.
You talked with Pete Carroll yet, or does that happen later this week?
We've talked earlier. We've done our coordinators. We've got all the practice schedules, but Pete and I will talk probably the next couple of days.
Are they in a similar situation to you? I mean, because you guys are going to go with a lot of guys that aren't going to be able to practice, it looks like. You can still get good practices out of that, you think?
Yeah, I mean, we're in a similar situation as we were last year where it gets tough to do these at this time, but I also feel our team is in a different situation in just terms of guys that need this. And we got a lot more young guys, a lot of more new guys. So I really do want to get a practice for someone else, but we'll see how these next couple of days go, whether we even can do threes. We couldn't do threes today, couldn't do one-on-ones today, things like that. So we've had to cut things out. Hopefully we won't have to cut too many things out versus Vegas, but we'll see after the next practice.
How's DeMarcus Robinson been doing these few weeks, and is the league giving you any heads up whether there's an appeal process going on, or what's up with that?
Yeah, there is an appeal process. I'm not sure how it's going, so I always just plan for the worst and hope for the best, but he's done a good job here. We've really enjoyed him as a guy. Knowing he won't be in there most likely those first few games. He'll play a lot more in the preseason, but hopefully we can shorten that with an appeal process.
Without Robinson, just obviously without IU, there's Watkins is now iffy. You look at week one, and you haven't really given up wide receivers on the roster.
I mean, it's kind of been an obvious situation to me for a while, so it's stuff we're working on. It's stuff we're trying to really put pressure on these younger guys. So I was really unfortunate for Watkins to get that setback because really believed he could have helped us early, but he needed the practice to do it, to be able to help us. So it's a minor setback for him. He'll get back. Hopefully he's back around then, but he'll still need to pick up on the practice time and stuff like that, and gives opportunities for a lot more guys. So all these guys got opportunities to make our team this year, opportunities to help us here, definitely in week one. But it's a lot more open than it's ever been before.
About Chosen, your take on Chosen, how he's been practicing, but then also, he was here last season, didn't really make the team. Now he's back. Has he taken a step since you guys brought him in last year? That he's been progressing?
Yeah, I believe he's ahead of where he was last year. He came in towards the end last year for similar situations. We were out a number of guys last year, and Chosen's a guy who's got a good resume. He's put some good things on tape over his career. And he came in and got opportunities, showed some talent. We ended up offering him a practice squad. He chose to go to Miami. And then the same opportunities come up this year. We've had some injuries, got some open competition, and we worked him out. He looked good. I think he's in better shape than he was last time he came. I think he's got a better understanding of the playbook than last time he came. And I think he's got a better opportunity because of our situation to have a chance to make this team too, but he's got to catch up.
After watching the film, do you have any more to add about your young defensive linemen that have played?
I was proud of them because we've been so down on D linemen that those 6 guys were the 6 guys who got us through all of practice on Thursday, and then those were the same 6 guys interior-wise that got us through the entire game on Saturday. And we got 1 back today, but we only had the 7 guys, so 1 fresh guy today. So I've been very proud of those guys battling. A lot of those guys need the reps. It's been good that they're getting all the reps, but I also like their mentality that they're pushing through it. I know they're tired, I know they're sore, but this will end up making better in the long run.
You were pretty clear when you drafted Bergen that if he makes this team, it's going to be as a return specialist. Has he been any kind of a pleasant surprise as a receiver?
Yeah, he has. I mean, that's why we brought him here, because of his return ability that he did in college. But he's got a lot more opportunities going into this camp, being down guys than we initially expected. And I think he's shown he's ready for it. I mean, he's been able to catch the ball good. He's learned the playbook, and we've been able to put him in there and use him as a receiver, and that definitely helps his chances.
Do you have any better idea now, rough idea about Brandon Ayuk's return and when he could actually, play for you in a game this season?
Not really. I don't know what I've said in the past, but I kind of view all those guys around the same time, whether it's Mustafa, whether it's Rourke, or whether it's Brandon. They're all at different stages, but where they're at, I always see them around week 6, which means that could be week 10, means it could be week 5, but that's the area where I start thinking about it, which is a long ways away. I know it's not week 1 or anything like that, and so it's something I'm not really thinking about too much.
How do you approach that?
6 or 7 of the NFL's better players. Is it possible that they may not play at all in the preseason?
It's possible, but I doubt it. I still like each guy's different, but I still like to play our starters. I just got to see how it pans out and what the risk reward is with it.
When it comes to Juwan, is there any concern from the coaching staff with the seriousness of his calf injury? I know, like last season, there was a calf situation with McCaffrey, and then it turned out to be a lot worse. Is that the same kind of tone with this one, or not so much? He's just trying.
No, McCaffrey's was Achilles tendonitis that had been bothering him for a while, never got better, and Juwan is a calf that he missed all last training camp with. It's something that we don't think will be too serious, but it's bothering him now, and depending on how much he misses, I always want guys out there. It helps him, it helps the team. But Juwan was all right last year too, missing some time.
With so many receivers likely unavailable to begin the season, but coming back maybe week 6 or roughly week 6, how do you approach right now? Do you start looking at a more high-profile, an Amari Cooper, for example, somebody like that to bring in?
It is a challenge. There's possibilities later, none are guaranteed. But, and there's lots of things that tie to that, who's available, how much they're available for, and the situation our team's in salary cap-wise and stuff and what we can do. But, yeah, we're looking into everything. We'll always try to do the best, but try not to just panic and do something to survive a tough situation at the expense of what would really hurt you later in this year and definitely next year.
You have to fit in the salary cap. You have a lot of salary cap this year, but not in the next few years. Is it important to roll some over? Are you thinking about that?
That's definitely more a math question for people who study it. But I also know what you see on the salary cap right now when people get stuff, when it happens, isn't always exactly the same as it looks. So it's when signings are accounted for, when the bonuses go in, so it's all don't have as much as it seems.
What do you think of the special teams operation as a whole for the first preseason game?
By no means perfect, but I was happy with the style that they played at. A number of guys showed up, a number of individuals. We'll keep pushing them we want better, but I was happy with the first game.
You were happy with Chase Lucas and Marquise Siegel in the game. After watching the film, did that validate what your thoughts were?
Yeah, it did. It's definitely from a defensive standpoint. Special teams not quite the same, but definitely from a defensive standpoint.
Victor has said that Burford is probably the reserve left tackle, probably reserve right tackle. Do you know enough about Burford or engage whether he could be has the potential to be a legitimate swing tackle?
I mean, studying him coming out of college, we know he has the ability to. You know, he's played in this league for a few years, so that's what we brought him here to do, or at least compete with these guys on it. And today was the first day we got him out of practice, so I think it's a good start for him to hopefully be able to earn that spot.
And Isaac Garindo, saw him out there kind of working. Same kind of deal with my question with Ricky Pearsall. He seemed kind of like he was going closer to full speed, somewhere in there. Is he close to a return? And if so, is it possible that we see him Saturday or no?
No, he's going full speed because it's his shoulder. So he can run full speed. He's just, he's got to protect himself. So his shoulder is going to keep him out a couple more weeks. Yeah.
How's Etor coming along?
Who's that?
How's Etor? Dos Matos?
He's coming along. I was hoping to have him back this week. Didn't go as good yesterday as we anticipated. We can see for possible Thursday, but I'm guessing it'll be another week now.
Good.
All right. Thanks, guys.